In the quaint, aging townhouse of the Miller family, siblings Alex and Emma often played a game of explorers, pretending to discover new and hidden places within the confines of their home. The house, with its creaky floors and secret nooks, was perfect for their imaginative adventures. One rainy afternoon, as thunder rumbled outside, the siblings decided to play their favorite game. They scoured the house, pretending to be on a quest for hidden treasures. That's when they stumbled upon something genuinely unusual. A door in the hallway where no door had been before. It was an old wooden door, its paint peeling, with a rusty doorknob, and a keyhole that seemed to beckon them. Excited and curious, Alex and Emma approached the mysterious door. It was peculiar, as they both knew every inch of their home, and a door leading to the basement in the hallway was certainly not part of it. Alex, being the older and more daring of the two, grasped the doorknob, and to their surprise, it turned easily. The door creaked open, revealing a narrow staircase spiraling down into darkness. The siblings looked at each other, a mix of excitement and trepidation in their eyes. With a flashlight in hand, they began their descent, the steps groaning under their weight. As they reached the bottom, they found themselves in a basement, but not the one they knew. This basement was vast, filled with shadows and old furniture covered in dust and cobwebs. The air was musty, heavy with the scent of damp and decay. Exploring this strange place, they came across an old chest. Eagerly, Alex opened it, revealing a collection of antique toys and books. Among these was a peculiar book, its cover leather-bound and adorned with strange symbols. Emma, drawn to its ancient look, opened it, revealing pages filled with odd illustrations and writings in a language they didn't understand. As Emma skimmed through the book, a cold gust of wind blew through the basement, extinguishing the flashlight and plunging them into darkness. Startled, they tried to find their way back to the staircase, but it was as if the layout of the basement had changed, the familiar path now gone. Lost and scared, they heard a faint whispering sound, growing louder, as if multiple voices were speaking in unison. The whispering seemed to come from the walls themselves, echoing around them. As their eyes adjusted to the darkness, they saw figures moving in the shadows, shapes that were human-like but grotesquely distorted. Realizing the danger they were in, Alex and Emma frantically searched for an escape. The whispers grew into a cacophony of voices, angry and insistent. Just as they felt the figures closing in, Alex tripped over something and tumbled forward, his hand landing on a doorknob. With a burst of hope, he turned it, and light flooded in. They found themselves back in the hallway of their house, the mysterious door now just a plain wall. Panting and terrified, they ran to their parents, telling them about the door and the terrifying basement. Their parents, concerned and confused, assured them there was no such door and that it must have been their imagination. But Alex and Emma knew what they had experienced was real. That night, as they lay in bed, trying to convince themselves it was just a game gone too far, they heard it again, the faint whispering, this time coming from the walls of their room. They realized with horror that whatever they had awakened in that strange basement had followed them back. The story concludes with the chilling realization that some doors, once opened, cannot be closed, and some mysteries are better left undiscovered.